Sometimes the loudest cries are hidden behind silence, behind the laughter, behind the shadows of the night. In a world where pain hides beneath young smiles, some children search for escape, while others search for hope. In the heart of our community, a silent and dangerous shadow is spreading. It hides in the quiet corners of our secondary schools, in the corridors, and in the very places where our children should feel the most protected. This is Shadows of the Night, a story of pain, choices, and the long, difficult road back to redemption. Every year, thousands of students like Tade face a silent war. It is not fought with weapons, but with words that wound and shadows that pull. We begin in the school courtyard, where the mockery of those who find strength in cruelty is loudest. Bullying isn't just a phase. It is a deep trauma that can change the entire course of a young person's life. Tade, an 18-year-old student, finds himself trapped in this cage of humiliation, suffering under the weight of peer pressure and the silence of those around him. But in the midst of this growing darkness, there are voices that refuse to be silenced. Hillary, a young woman of incredible resilience and loyalty, stands as Tade's defender. She understands that giving up is never an option, not for her, and certainly not for those who have lost the strength to fight for themselves. She is the moral anchor in this story, a beacon of hope when things feel most desperate. Yet for many like Tade, the pain remains internal and unheard. He walks through crowded hallways feeling like a ghost, an invisible soul asking if anyone truly sees the burden he carries. This isolation is exactly where the shadows find their greatest strength. The walk home through the pouring rain becomes a metaphor for his life, a slow drowning in silence. His mother, Mrs. Adebayo, watches from the doorway, her heart pained as she sees her son drift further away behind a rising wall of secrets and isolation. When the world outside refuses to listen, the darkness of the night offers a false and dangerous promise of belonging. In the shadows of industrial warehouses and secret midnight meetings, the cult leaders are waiting. They don't offer true friendship or help. They offer a hollow power built on violence, secrecy, and the destructive trap of drug abuse. Tade and his classmates, Linda and Chica, find themselves at a dangerous crossroads. They are torn between the heavy weight of peer pressure and the quiet, persistent whisper of their own conscience. But the community is finally waking up. Officer Cola walks these streets not just to arrest, but to protect. His message is firm and clear. Joining a cult will never solve your problems. It only creates new and more terrifying ones. He reminds the youth that the choices they make today will determine the life you live tomorrow. Redemption, however, begins with a single moment of absolute honesty. In the golden, fading light of a park at sunset, Tade finally allows the silence to break. The tears he sheds are not a sign of weakness, but the first brave step toward true freedom. Through the professional and compassionate guidance of mentors like Mr. Okuro and Counselor Linda, the slow process of healing begins. In the safety of the clinic and the unity of the recovery circle, Tade learns that he is not defined by his past mistakes. He discovers that change is not only possible, it is waiting for him to embrace it. Today, a new dawn has finally come. Tade, Hillary, and Chidi walk forward together, side by side. They have chosen light over darkness and life over the grip of addiction. Shadows of the Night is more than just a story. It is a powerful reminder that not every child lost in darkness wants to stay there. Sometimes healing begins when someone finally listens. Shadows may fall, but light still remains. Together we rise, we grow, we become. Created by Princess Kemi Oshodi.
I used to feel like my story was already over, lost in the shadows. But today, because someone listened, I am standing in the light. Thank you for giving me my life back.